But if you close your eyes,
Violet, oh Violet Jones. Hello awesome people, welcome back to Prison Architect and welcome back to the, well, the end basically of Violet Jones. Yeah, Madam has done her things basically. And she did two death row appeals. As you can see here, she failed 2 times, and the likelihood of clemency is now 7%, which is underneath the 10%. So we can schedule an execution if we wanted to. And I have been saying this from basically the start of this series that is basically going to be the end of the series once we can execute a prisoner and once we finish the entire prison. Now, in the last episode, we already finished the entire prison. So what I did was I played quite a bit until we came to the point that we can execute a prisoner. Yeah, one other prisoner we have, she's hurt by the way. She is Eliana Fletcher. She was also a death row inmate. But she actually was another one that got clemency. So she's now into Supermax, and yeah, things are kicking off. But now we have Violet Jones, who is basically, well, done for. She's gonna die in this episode. She's gonna be executed. But before we do that, I wanted to take a quick recap of the entire prison. Show you guys what I've been building, why I have been building it this way, and you can always leave tips and tricks in the comments, or maybe things that you would have done differently. For me, this was a first time building a female prison, so some stuff that obviously should be better is the family cells. We should have definitely gotten more of them. Protective custody is a little bit small too. We should have gotten a little bit more of them too, but in the end it was okay. The minimum security block, this is basically how I envisioned it a little bit, although some of the stuff like building a yard over here with this, that was never really, you know, my thing. I tend to build blocks and then just see what we can put in there and see where we put it, and tend to go with it like that because I just like that sort of, you know, playing style. But yeah, it was fun to do this, and I think that a big part of the layout was actually pretty good. We probably would have been better if we put in the dormitories like over here a bit more, at least further away from the walls, because we did have some problems with the walls. Speaking of, we have some more of these hanging down here, which we definitely should get rid of. Yeah. So that's a thing. Then moving on to medium security. I actually like this little bit in the middle. It looks nice. It makes it look a little bit different. If you zoom out, you see a big, you know, patch of green, which is cool. Normally, you don't really see that in a lot of Prison Architect games. But yeah, same block basically, just a clone from the minimum security block with it, which I always said that we were gonna do that because I wanted to get to this part basically a little bit quicker. And it works. I mean, I've already said in one of the later episodes that probably it was better to make these dormitories a little bit smaller with just single beds instead of double beds, or maybe even make these into just cells. Just a cell block, like we had like over here, for instance. But yeah, overall it was definitely working out. I think that we've done a pretty good job actually on everything. One of the things that we are missing a little bit is parole. So a lot of people are waiting for their parole. I normally don't really like that if they have to wait, but yeah, we don't have a lot of parole rooms available within this build. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, I have to say I did put up the the parole cutoff to 20%, so that a little bit more of these girls would be paroled, and we will probably see in the end statistics what you know, what that would mean for us. Then maximum security. Of course, this is a little bit more recent that we built this. I think this is working out. We didn't actually have a lot of problem here. I think we had one fight here and that was it. Even with a lot of gang members and some deadly members. We had 2 legendary gang members over here, gang leaders basically. They are now in over here. I think one of them has already been released. I don't know. You are apparently hurt. You're bleeding, and and while I was talking, we had a massive escape, which is also very cool, of course. Luckily, it doesn't really matter for now, because we are ending the series here. But yeah, That was another thing, you know, lots of escapes this series, definitely something I need to work on. I'm not proud of it, but on the other hand, it was very entertaining, for you guys at least. I was stressing my pants out, so basically it was fun, but also not that fun. But yeah, maximum security, I think it's heavily guarded, and I think that it's working out like that, which is fine. Supermax, same idea, a bit more of a secluded sort of block. Again, I do like the structure. This was just me being, you know, in the moment, just thinking, you know, we could do this like that, and that would be definitely fine. But yeah, it was actually working with the sort of around the entire block, which I like. I probably will use that in later playthroughs too. If that's going to be one on YouTube or even for myself, I will probably use that again. I like the hedges, by the way. I don't know if anyone have noticed that, but I like the hedges as a new part of the Clink update. I do really like them. And now we have this little bit of a normal center basically here, where it's actually pretty easy. It's just the normal administration center basically, and then we have Death Row right next to it, with of course Violet Jones, our basically girl of the hour, our VIP for today's episode. We are gonna execute her once that is all said and done. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked the series here. I hope you guys have liked the build. Please make sure to leave any comments on this video or any other videos. We're gonna do a shakedown. I don't want any more escapes. But yeah, please make sure to leave a comment on what I could have done better, or which things you really liked, or stuff that you would handle differently if you were building the prison, or maybe stuff that you would do the same and why. Maybe I have missed some stuff, some points that are important to state here. So yeah, I just want to get some feedback on this, which is always good. And always helpful, because we might come back to this game, and if we don't, then it's still, it's still fun to get the feedback and maybe work on it on my own off camera, or at least try to implement it in some of my other series that will come soon to this channel. So yeah, checkered floor, one of the new floors. Not really a fan. I think it looks terrible, to be honest. Not the thing itself, I mean, but just in game, it doesn't fit anything. It doesn't fit any room type, in my opinion. It just looks a little bit weird. So yeah, we use it because it's new, but I really like it. I do like the iron floor though. The iron floor and the cargo floor, it looks really cool. I do like those a lot, actually. So much that I actually started using the iron floors over here too for the storage and everything. That was actually pretty dope thing to have. I actually see that this canteen is just wood. We have ceramic floor over here, so we could have actually changed that around, but it's just not needed anymore right now. But yeah, I've been talking a lot. This is going to be a shorter episode because basically we're here to do a small recap and then go into the basically the execution. But yeah, let's do a small quick recap. Let's see if we get any people in. Any cool people? Yeah, we got another legendary prisoner. Oh, you are dead. Okay, wow. Okay, that is not good. You were dead. And why were you dead? Can we see that? Not really. You are starved to death. Okay, always good to see that. What a good prison we have. No, that's of course not what we wanted to have. Apparently, if you just lock prisoners up in Supermax, they will starve to death. They won't get any food. Although we have said that they would receive food, but apparently it doesn't really work that way. Something we have learned. But for now, we're going to schedule an execution. So we have to go through all this. Initiate a prison-wide lockdown. So we have to do that. So can we please... Oh, we just have to click on it. Authorize. Okay, sure. So we do that. And we do the test facility. We can do that at the same time, I think. Yeah. So we will lock down all the doors so that nobody can sort of come close to the execution room and all that stuff. They can't ignore, they can't harass basically the prisoner or any other people that are coming in. And we're at 95%. All prisoners are sent back to their cells and prison is locked down, so 96. Yeah, it's basically on total lockdown. We can't really do this because we have a few prisoners that can't go back to their cells. Okay, that is something I haven't, really thought about. Oh, that's quite annoying. So we have to put down some family cells, probably. Yeah, otherwise we can't do it. But we can't build. We should cancel this, and then we should make sure that we have enough family cells. So, who is not able to get into a cell? That's the prison. That's the question right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build. Sorry, forestry, you're gonna go. The forestry is gonna go. We're gonna put in a jail door right here, and we're gonna. Where's the room? Rooms. Get rid of the forestry. And there we go. Well, that's gonna be family cells, so we still have to do a little bit of building here in this episode. That was annoying. I thought we could just do that, but apparently we need cells for everyone. So we also have some protective custody running around here that aren't in need of anything. So, do we have protective custody that is not in their cell? It's just wandering around basically. I don't see them. But well, we can send them back to Supermax probably. Just 3 of them, we will just send them back. But family cells, we can't really send them anywhere else, so we need to build this. In case of that, we are just gonna hire some more workers because I fired a lot of them. I fired quite a lot of them to make some more money and to basically pay back our loans and everything. Which I did, which is cool. That is probably nothing. Not entirely worried about that. This is going to be locked open. We don't really need it to be closed. It could be that the hatches will just stand around, which would be annoying, because then we have to replace them. But you know, I'm ready for that. So this is still going to be a little bit of a longer episode, which I wasn't counting on, but that's fine. Yeah, the hatches will stay. We will build it like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Incoming call, the CEO. We have a PR disaster. Look this place up. Yeah, okay. We don't want to get fired, so let's do another tunnel search. Whilst these guys are building. And let's just start cloning. Let's just start cloning family cells in here. 1, 2, 3. And then we do the other one. 1, 2, 3. And then we do this one again. And this way we should get enough family cells, hopefully. I should have done this way earlier. Yeah, I don't really care about the spacing right now. That's great. If we just get enough family cells, that should do it. So deployment, this is going to be shared, of course. Yeah, that's totally fine. Deployment is still set right, so that's cool. We need a nursery, although you guys, you can't move there, but you know, the only thing we need is a cell here, so we don't really need anything else. We don't even need water. We just need cells. We just need them to finish the cells, so that we can do a lockdown and everything. We're gonna do another shakedown. I don't want anyone to escape. That would be a disaster. If too many people would escape right now, we would actually get fired. We don't have the, no, that's already been used. Probably on a moment that we didn't really actually have to use it. There are no nurseries. We're gonna go logistics. Food quality, food distribution, you are also gonna set to here. Yeah, you guys can eat there. So that is now finished, and we should see some girls coming in. Some family cells being made. We still have a tree in here, which is a bit weird. But you know, that's totally fine. The only thing we need now is cells, cells, cells. We need cells for family members. 12 prisoners are unable to be assigned to a cell. We still have 2 protective custody. So what we will do is we will just go with you. You are not that bad, I think. Are you a bad prisoner? You are not that bad. You are almost done with your sentence, so you're going to go to minimum. And how are you? You are a gang member. You will stay in here because you might die. You are tough and a snitch. You know what? You're going to do minimum security. You're almost done with your sentence either way, so. And hopefully all these cells will give enough spots for family cells, and then we can actually do what we need to do, which is execute Violet. She's just waiting longer and longer now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, well that is annoying. We could put you Why are you guys standing over there? That's just weird. Will you get... Put you inside here. Could you be escorted there? And could you be escorted right here? And could you... Where's the other one? You? Could you escort you over there? So still 7 prisoners that haven't got a cell. It is a quite annoying thing, but you know. We're still building the cells up, waiting for enough capacity. So you are one of the things. You are one of the ones that aren't, you know, isn't able to get to a cell. We might hire actually some more staff. Let's go up to 100 guards again, so that they could go and do their jobs. So what are you doing? You are reading and everything. I'm actually searching for mamas, for girls with babies that we need to put in a family cell. Maybe in the yard. Yeah, you have a baby, so you will be escorted right here. That's a tree. Why would there be a tree in here? Come on. And that's it. So we have enough cells. Okay, finally we could do this. So maybe we can't do it because there's an emergency, but we're gonna try. So we're gonna authorize and authorize. Let's do this. Let's do this. So can we fix this? Can we get everyone in their cell? Okay, we did it. So assemble execution detail. I'm not sure what this does, but escort witnesses to facility. Let's do that. Let's go fast. Can't we go faster than this? Skip hour. Skip hour. That doesn't really work. Well, we have the warden and the chief basically going to her and saying, well, your last hour has basically, you know, sounded. You're now going to go to the execution. We have a what's that? An execution witness coming in. We have to escort him. I'm gonna open the door for him. I don't need my guards to wait there, so you're gonna go there and nice. So you guys need to go in, which is fine. You guys are family of Jones, mother, family. So you all guys, you just sit down and relax. We are at 98%, so I'm thinking 99, and that's it. Escort prisoner to the facility. Let's open it up. And all the music, the sounds. We're gonna do the execution, and we're gonna dismass the staff and witnesses, and then we're gonna see if she's actually guilty, because there's still a 7% chance that she's innocent, which is annoying. We're gonna execute her, and that was it. She's now dead. That was kind of anticlimactic, but sure. Dismiss the staff and the witnesses, so we're gonna send them all away. And there they go. There they go. And now we're gonna do the final report. Was she guilty or wasn't she guilty? The manner of the execution of Violet Jones was carried out as scheduled by electric chair in the presence of witnesses. Regrettably, new information comes to light after the fact that would have affected his appeal, her appeal, I should say, for clemency. Though no action will be taken against the institution, and they will receive the standard compensation of 10,000 for their part in the process. So, does that mean that she's actually not... She wasn't... Wait, what? Prison grading. Paroled early. 1% have reoffended. That's pretty good. Oh, she wasn't innocent. Okay, that's good. So this is actually the end of the series. We can check some graphs over here. We have punishment 7, which is, I guess, okay. Reform 5, it's about in the middle. Probably because we didn't have reform in max security and super max and everything. Security 2, probably because of all the escapes. We definitely could have gone for a higher one. Health -2, yeah, that's what's because we had a lot of prisoners just sitting around and waiting for cells. We have 700 prisoners been released with an 8% reoffending chance. And in total, we have paroled 499 with only 1% reoffending of that. That is actually pretty good. 2 staff facilities, 15 deaths in custody, and 155 prisoners escaped. That is really bad. But you know, this is going to be it for the series. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series, and hope you guys have enjoyed this last episode. If you have, then please make sure to leave a like and or a comment. And also, if you want to see more of this game on the channel, then make sure to leave a comment stating that, so I will know for sure that people would want to see more on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please make sure to subscribe to not miss out on a single episode of the next series that's coming to the channel, and you will soon find out what series that will be. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next series.